This is my dream. You're right, detective. I cannot create a great work of art. Do you know who he is?
This is a really good game to come back to.
It is.
After not recording after a while, considering how enthusiastic I am to see you play in another entry into this illustrious series of games that you're so good at.
Shut up. Gameplay videos, while very low effort and easy to edit, they're a good thing to just make if you just want to make something.
Yeah, specifically because of how low effort they are, you can just kind of turn on the game.
But I bring that up specifically because that fucking lobster video I made popped off, and like the 25 subscribers we gained from that are gonna be absolutely pissed at me for not making more quality content.
Are they even still subscribed?
I think so. It's been like fucking 4 months since I made that.
Yeah.
And it's like really embarrassing too, because like everywhere in the comments of that video, it's people linking my video, which is like really cringe and embarrassing.
That lobster video was that not rather high effort? I bet that was kind of hard to make.
That thing took like 12 hours, and I had to like go through like fucking 50 emails to get it like allowed to be posted on my channel and viewable.
God. I remember all the fucking emails that I would get notified of every single time you would try to fight the copyright strike or whatever.
They were all from like whoever owned the fucking like documentary for the lobster video I took, and like who the fuck fucking copyrights like generic lobster footage? It was like 3 seconds of lobster footage. Why is that getting auto-claimed?
Didn't you know that underwater animal footage is like, in the intellectual property world, that's like platinum, that's diamond. You could just go into the ocean at a whim and record, animals swimming about. That takes effort. That takes scientists. It takes a whole team to make that happen. That's intellectual property gold.
I like how sometimes Arthur does like a little like somersault midair, but it's not every time. It's just a special occasion. It's a little treat.
It's when he's feeling more energetic, when he's filled with optimism.
As he should be.
He's got a lot to look forward to in life,
Yeah, there's the princess. What's her name?
It really makes you wonder what is so great about this princess. Is he like just a horrible simp that lurks in her Twitch chat and like donates to try to get her attention, and then this like to him is his opportunity to like finally be more than just a subscriber but a friend?
I can't wait till I have simps.
Wow, you still don't? What a loser. You've been saying that for years.
I don't.
Being in a relationship isn't enough. You have to have one-sided simps.
Yeah. See, like, an action platformer like this is very good to play when having a conversation, because every time I, like, almost die, I immediately enter a panic mode.
Yeah, the conversation has to instantly stop.
I have to scream no, like, 15 times in a row.
I mean, honestly, playing platformers is a full-body exercise, because every muscle plays a role,
Yeah.
Like, throughout the arc of a jump, every single muscle in your body will tense and relax in succession as you find your platform. It's really exhausting, to be honest. You know what should be a platformer? The Last of Us. They need to make a Last of Us platformer. And you should have to jump on, like, big HBO Max logos to traverse the world. Have you watched some of the TV show, right?
Not a little bit, but I did not enjoy it.
Did you think it was bad or just, like, not your thing?
I didn't play The Last of Us as itself, and this is going to be, like, a very, like, bad opinion to have. It's going to be very, like, incel on Reddit opinion, but I felt like Ellie, like, I feel like see girl bosses all over the place too much.
So you hate women, that's what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, I can accept that. Like, if you hate the show because of, like, misogynistic reasons, then I can live with that,
I
the
feel
internalized misogyny.
It's not internalized, it's very much externalized, but I feel like I feel like women shouldn't be strong, they shouldn't be capable. That
they should be as weak as you.
Yeah, that they shouldn't be allowed to vote. I believe that women shouldn't be allowed to read. They shouldn't be allowed to get an education or go to school.
You're willing to sacrifice a lot of your own rights in order to be a good misogynist. That's very good dedication, I think. Like, you're willing to give up your own right to do all these things just to own all other women. That's fucking sick.
No, like, I have my certified woman card. I'm a certified gaslight gatekeep girl boss. But what is, like, the most gatekeep girl boss thing you can do than, like, throw all other women under the bus? I'm just gonna be, like, as sexist as possible so, like, the YouTube algorithm, like, absolutely delists this video.
Depending on how you play your cards, that can really, I mean, that can be exactly what boosts you to the top of the charts.
Yeah, I fucking hope not.
Misogyny is cool with the kids these days. Hating on women is, like, in vogue.
I feel like I haven't been lying enough in my day-to-day life. Like, I need to just make up more, like, stupid, mundane shit.
Aren't you well known for making up stupid, mundane shit constantly? I feel like that's your bit. That's your thing. How are you going to increase those numbers from there?
I don't know, like, the other day, I was at, like, Chipotle ordering a burrito, and, like, I sat down at a table because I didn't want to stand in line, and this, like, woman, like, sat down next to me and was like, yo, are you here for the interview? And, like, an absolute fool I was, I just instinctively said, nah.
Oh my god. You totally could have fucking ruined someone's job interview that day. Holy shit. You could have just, like, absolutely bombed the fucking interview, and then that person's application would get fucking thrown out.
It was a missed opportunity to just be, like, as unhinged as possible.
Now that I think of it, that's a strategy I never considered, but, like, if someone was desperate for a job, they could probably walk in, like, most disorganized places and just be like, hey, I was here for my follow-up interview, and they just be like, oh, okay, and, like, not question it, and they could just, like, get the fucking job. You know, like, I wonder if that would actually work, like, if you just walked into some establishment and was like, yeah, I'm here for my training, and just be hired.
I'd be tempted
kind of
to try that, but I don't know, I'm pretty comfortable being, like, a NEET right now. I'm fine being, like, the absolute dregs of society. That's me. That's, like, badass. That fits my personality.
Yeah, it's very based of you. It's very like, very /r anti-work of you.
They should let me be a moderator on, like, r/anti-work.
Yeah, because you really represent the lifestyle more than they do.
I don't know, like, did you see, like, that Fox News interview with, like, one of the mods of there, and they were like, they completely got everything about the sub wrong, and then also they were a trans woman, so they didn't get taken seriously.
That's unfortunate, because I did hear about that. I didn't see it, but it was such a big controversy that I absolutely heard about it. That's unfortunate. But, I mean, what did you expect? It's like, if you're in Fox News' position and someone from the fucking subreddit wants to be interviewed, like, you're going to jump on that opportunity because you know that there's no way they're going to represent themselves well. Especially if you, like, choose the person that you are going to, you know, allow to be interviewed. You're not going to choose the person who's, like, articulate. You're going to choose the fucking weirdo because you know they're going to fuck up.
And, like, I'm very pro-trans. I think all women should be trans.
Here you go. Not a hater of it.
It's a very poor choice to agree to a Fox News interview if you're everything the people on Fox News hate.
Exactly, because, like, the whole point of going out and trying to represent your movement should be, like, to try to change people's minds. But if you go to the absolute bastion of ignorance, like, you're just making a fool of yourself.
Yeah, and, like, at the very least you can do is, like, make yourself presentable and as least exactly what they expect as possible. Just make yourself a normal, like, person. Not to say that they weren't, but...
You gotta be one of the good ones.
Yeah, you gotta be a model minority.
Slippery slope there. But I get what you're saying. I agree that it's very important to at least show that you're capable of putting in the effort to legitimize yourself. And it's kind of unfair when a counterculture movement is expected to, like, legitimize themselves based on rules that they don't believe in.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's kind of, in many cases, the only fucking way to get results, you know?
Fuck Fox News, I hate those guys.
Yeah, they suck.
What else? What were we talking about before we went on that tangent?
Like Germa and shit.
No, I'm gonna make you watch the Did You Know voice acting episode for Tome, where it, like, goes over the fucking Germa thing.
I did not know that was an episode that existed.
No, I think Chris made it.
He made it for his own fucking series.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. See, that's what I was wondering, and I'm so glad that that's the case, because it's so fucking beautiful and amazing how he is the biggest fan of his own work.
You can't fault him because he made Tome, so you gotta give it to him.
I mean, I don't have to give him shit.
I feel like the
You
largest
look at
argument to, like, me having autism is the fact that I can't go a single conversation without bringing up Tome.
And it's true. I think you've talked about it literally every time I've spoken with you within the last probably 2 years.
Which is, like,
It doesn't take long for you
insane.
to talk about it.
You think I'd stop at
a
some
little bit
point?
psychotic. At least Tome is funny. Like, that's a funny thing to fixate on, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it could be something really fucking boring and lame. Like, Tome is just fucking weird. So that's a hilarious thing to like, you know?
Since we're talking about this on recording, I'm going to elaborate that our footage got corrupted. It was running at very, like, poor frames, and it cut off our entire, like, conversation about, like, the second half of our conversation about furries and the entire conversation about, like, the Phoenix King and, like, what makes
See
cringe
previous
good.
episode for the reference. Yeah, no. To recap my sentiments that I think I expressed, basically, I hate the type of cringe that just leaves you feeling completely barren.
Oh yeah,
I
because
love
we didn't talk about the
genuine
nummy
honest
tots that got lost.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, let's not go back into detail about that. But basically,
No.
that's evil, bad cringe that we hate. Whereas the Phoenix King is good, honest cringe that doesn't actually make you cringe, and it makes you happy, and we love it.
Yeah,
And that's
crispy
the
chicken
cringe that I
nummy
speak in
tots
my life.
makes you feel bad. Lair of the
Phoenix
Phoenix
King
King's,
feels
like,
good.
reasons why to subscribe to me video makes me feel good, and I watch it all the time because it makes
It's
me happy, it
heartwarming.
brings joy into my life, it gives me a reason for living.
What are some other examples of that feeling? Like, what are some other videos that give you that feeling?
I think, like, the one part of, like, daily life of an otaku, where, like, the girl points at the tree and just goes, Sakura!
Look, Sakura's.
Like, that makes
Oh,
me
that's a
happy.
great video. I agree. That video is really good. I would say kind of that one fan-made, like, MS Paint anime we watched.
Oh, Suki Desu Hai.
The Suki Desu is here?
Principal, it is time to form the Shinigami Aiki Desu.
Yeah, it's weird because it crosses a line where it's actually like satirical. So at that point, it doesn't have the cringe elements anymore, but it's also so well done and so stupid. It gives me those same feelings. I would say that the nostalgia critic gives me the opposite feeling, where I'm not cringing in like just a pure painful like you way, and I'm also not getting any feel good feelings from it. The nostalgia critic is different because he gives me like a feeling of actual fear, and I'm unsettled by him to the point where it's like I feel like it's not that he's completely ignorant of what he's doing, like some of the cringe people, in a positive or negative way. I feel like he genuinely has malicious intent, unlike like your average furry artist who's just trying to make something that they like. Like I feel like the nostalgia critic to some degree has hatred in his heart that he expresses in his work, and so for that reason, his media often makes me feel very bad. But there are also times where it like has an earnest sense of innocent fun and playfulness too. Some of his movies are kind of cute sometimes, partly because they're collaborations between him and a lot of people.
Yeah. Like, we recently watched Kick-Assia and, like, Suburban Nights.
Right, and those, while really bad and a slog to get through, possess some charming qualities because they're just very earnest. Whereas, like, if you sit and like watch a nostalgia critic normal video, like especially like his review of The Wall or something, like that gives me genuinely like bad, like sick feelings of just like, oh my god, I feel like he's like hexing me, like he's doing evil voodoo on me that's like diminishing my soul.
He doesn't feel like a real person. He feels like a skinwalker.
It's true. He feels like a demon in human skin, you know? Like behind his eyes, there is not the warmth of the human spirit. It's human flesh inhabited by something much more sinister.
He doesn't feel like a real person. Like, when you take a closer look, it feels wrong. Like, he's a liminal man created between the spaces of what a internet personality should be. Like, he's just
That's
fake. It's like he's not
him.
alive.
He is liminal, yeah. He's uncanny. He's uncanny valley.
Like, the feelings you get by looking at his face and, like, those little pauses he does after every sentence where he just stares into this camera for a beat too long, it makes him, like... It's the same feeling you get when you, like, watch those, like, compilations of just, like, abandoned pools.
Right.
It's
Or
like he's an
that feeling that you
abandoned
get.
person, like he's a husk without a soul.
Oh my god. A person abandoned by God's light, no longer possessing like the chance to reach salvation or enlightenment. It's like, you know that feeling that you get when you look at something and for half a second your pattern recognition in your brain thinks that it sees a face, but then you realize that it's not a face? It's like that, where when you look at him, it's the shape of a man, but when you look closely, it doesn't feel like you're looking at a person, and your brain slowly realizes that the proportions are just off, and
like you look,
something's not right.
You take a closer look, and it turns out to just be like a moth's like defensive patterns to make it look like an owl or something. But instead of there being a moth, there's just another man, like a man having a defensive pattern on his face to appear like a man. I don't know. That feels like a weird thing to say. I don't know how to properly elaborate that.
He expresses a certain kind of sickly duality.
Oh, the axe.
He's almost like he's a man within him.
Oh, this is so bad.
Yeah, finally the axe. I love the axe.
It's so fucking bad.
Anyway, as I was saying,
Doug Walker feels duality. Like a puppet.
Yeah, no, that's a really good way to put it, actually, because the puppet expresses duality in the fact that there's the puppet master and the puppet body. And for him, it feels like the puppet is made in the image of the puppet master, you know?
Much like how a puppet that...
Holy shit, that's worse! God. That's worse! How is it worse? Holy shit, it couldn't even hit what was right in front of it.
Like, you know how, like... a puppet borrows its soul from its master. It becomes an extension of its master.
And it only lives when its master's will is being done. Otherwise, it's nothing.
Doug Walker feels like the soul that would go into a puppet once the puppet is no longer being puppeted?
Or maybe oh, fuck, that's so dark and true. He feels like the dark stillness that possesses the empty husk of the puppet when no one's will is being enacted upon it. It's so good. I love that. This could be a poem.
I don't know. You ever, like, read those stories where it's like, oh, I worked at a gas station in, like, a forest town, and, like, every night, in, like, the very darkest, like, right where your vision starts to fade to black, I could swear I can see the figure of a man, like, staring at me through the window. That's like Doug Walker.
Like generic creepypasta. Yeah.
He is like the man at the very edge of, like, what you can perceive.
He exists at the edge of what you're able to perceive as possessing that human-like quality. He's pushing the boundary of what you can mentally perceive as another intelligent being. He feels AI generated, is what I think we're getting to here. He feels like an AI generated man.
I don't even know if I'd say he feels AI generated. He just feels like generated. Like he spawned into the world, like fully formed.
Right, there's no way he was once a child. I mean, have you ever seen a childhood portrait of Doug Walker? No. That's because there never was one. If anything, he will slowly fade and become dry and simply wither away. But not grow old.
Do you remember that fucking, like, Simpsons and Undertale bit where they're like, "C is yellow, like us," and then Marge says, "C is not one of us, C is Frisk from Undertale." It feels like that, where it's, like, implied that he's, like, not the same species. Like, even though they
I want to say that I hate that you referenced that, and I hate that that's how you made that point.
Like, no video has ever made me laugh harder than fucking Simpsons and Undertale. No, I think I was, like,
that's fucked up.
Half drunk when I watched that video, and it made me laugh for, like, 10 straight minutes. No, I had to be drunk, because I, like, distinctly remember you begging you to, like, play the video again.
Yeah, I think you've done that on multiple occasions. You literally fucking would beg to watch Simpsons versus Undertale.
It's a
One of
really
those
good
pathetic
video.
matters.
You want to do a Simpsons and Undertale fan dub? Like right now?
No.
No, I quote that video constantly.
You do. You have a script that you live on. First, you have to reference Tome. Then you have to do an entire out loud reading of Simpsons versus Undertale, and then you make another Tome reference. That's what it's like to be in a room with you.
It's really sad
I was
that
trying to do
Florida
that.
sucks.
That's true. No, that's the thing, is that it's like it should be heaven on earth, but it's also just like cringe-topia, you know? Like fuck
Yeah.
Florida.
Oh, like it's funny you say that, but it's like I am like really sad because like cringe-topia has completely devolved into just like, here's a minority I don't like, call them cringe. It's no longer like actual cringe shit. It's all just like a fucking hate sub. It's really sad.
That's kind of what every space like that is doomed to eventually become, because like eventually people are going to arrive there who don't actually care about cringe. They just care about like hating on certain types of people. The key to being like a good cringe appreciator, like you have to have a certain amount of love in your heart for them, you know? You have to have a certain amount of like human compassion
Like,
to appreciate the cringe fully. And if you don't have that compassion, you're not going to appreciate the cringe. You're just going to feel the jeering hatred that most people feel when they see someone they don't understand.
to like cringe, you must like genuinely enjoy the types of people who make that cringe. You must like genuinely enjoy it in your heart. You must not
you have
have
to have
hatred or
compassion.
disgust. It should all be pure joy.
Right. Which is
Joy
why
and
it's so difficult
admiration.
sometimes.
I wish I could make something cringe. I wish I could be in a cringe compilation. That's like my fucking goal in life. I want
To
to.
truly fully embrace yourself so much that someone cringes at you. You want to do something notable enough that it shocks people around the world and makes them go, wow, they really did that. You want to have an accomplishment under your belt.
Yeah. Because, like, I have genuine admiration for, like, the types of people who make the cringe videos that I like.
I agree on some level, because a lot of those people are actually really hardworking. Like that lady, Madame Macabre, you know?
Yeah.
Like, her music is so shitty, but she's been making it for like a decade and works really hard on it, it seems like, and does it all by herself. And that is genuinely cool and admirable, even if it's really shitty.
I think it's fair to say that a lot of her stuff would, like, actually be good as well, like, genuinely, inarguably good, if it was just, like, a little more produced.
Right, like it's held back by the budgetary factors.
That and the topics of the songs are, like, the main thing that hold them back, I feel. I don't know, we could rank our JoJo's.
We could do that, because that's very easy for me to do. Because for me, part 4 is at the top easily. It's just the best, like, in every way. It has the best characters, the best overall plot line, the best pacing, to me, the best villain. It's perfect. Like, I fucking love part 4. And it has probably my favorite opening in the whole series.
I think it's safe to say that the number 2 ranking for best JoJo is tied between Golden Wind and then also Battle Tendency, but for different reasons.
I would agree with Battle Tendency. I think part 2 is easily the second best part. For me also, I want to say that Giorno is one of my least favorite JoJo's, because he's really boring. Like, I don't feel like Giorno has very much personality. Even though he has some great moments, he is not very charming or likable. So that brings down part 5 for me also.
I think I'd have to agree with that, but I feel like the other party members make up for it. I'm gonna go on record and say that part 3 was just straight up bad.
I'm going to say that you're right in a lot of ways. I think part 3 had pretty bad pacing and a lot of shitty filler. But for me, I also love part 3 because it's very comforting and enjoyable, and I love the characters. I think in some ways it's worse than part 5 in terms of like the main characters, but I also think it's better than part 5 in some ways in terms of the plot and the character motivations. And I really like Jotaro and Dio.
Jotaro is an insufferable bastard. I hate him.
I fucking love Jotaro. How can you hate him?
Like, young Jotaro, awful. He's a loser, he's an incel, he's a
That's what I like
male,
about him.
he's... I don't know, he's just, like, kind of awful. He has a cool design, but, like, when you get to He was in Diamond is Unbreakable. Old Man Jotaro was good. I liked Old Man Jotaro a lot.
Old Man Jotaro is awesome, and I agree that he fits even better as like the uncle character. Technically nephew, but still. I like him in part 3 because he's so dorky and fucking weird. Like the way that he will literally like give one-liners at the most random ass times that make no sense, make him seem like such a dumbass and like socially awkward.
He is. He's a fucking like he's just an absolute goon.
To me, that's like the good version of Giorno, where Giorno is a perfect Mary Sue who can do anything, whereas Jotaro, even though he's stupidly overpowered and fucking ridiculous, he's also a fucking weirdo who like makes no sense, and I love that.
He's awkward. He's exactly the type of character who would wear a trench coat to school, which is why he does.
Exactly. Like, that's the thing. Like, the only context you actually have for Jotaro's social life is that he has no friends and he hates people and that girls are really attracted to him and it makes him really uncomfortable and he hates it. Like, that's his whole personality, which to me is so fucking funny. Like, I just love that. Like, he is like a super alpha male badass, but he doesn't want to be. Like, he just wants to fucking read comic books and look at dolphins and shit.
I don't know, like, you can sense the grease on his hair.
Right. Like, he probably smells weird, you know? No, so I love Jotaro for that reason. He's awesome. And his whole reason for fighting, like, his entire reason for, like, his whole character motivation is that the person who makes him chicken tendies and that he yells at is going to die of, like, magical Dio cancer. So he needs to save her so that he can have chicken tendies. Like, his tendy factory is at risk. That's what he's fighting for.
I don't know, he feels like the type of character who would yell at his mom to bring him like another Mountain Dew because he's too busy gaming.
And he pretty much does. Like, that's character accurate. Because literally, when his mom walks up to him and is like, "I love you, Jotaro. Like, I hope you have a good day," he's like, "Shut the fuck up, bitch. You're so fucking annoying." Like, he literally says that in the fucking manga and the anime. He literally goes like, "Shut the fuck up, mom. I hate you."
Like,
which is so funny.
Like, he is the embodiment of the fucking Pepe the Frog character, I feel. He's like slightly autistic. He's like weirdly uncomfortable. He's like misogynist, but he doesn't know why.
Yeah. When I was like 16, I like unironically thought Jotaro was badass, and so I would get mad when people were like, "Jotaro is perfect autistic representation." I'd be like, "No, he's not. That's weird." But now that I'm older and wiser, as a grown man, I realize that Jotaro was actually extremely hyper autistic the whole time. Like, that's just straight up the way he is. It's undeniable. So for that reason, I will say I love part 3.
Who was that one stand? There was like a baby made out of a computer. Like, the computer gave birth to the stand, and then the stand like hunted you down and then got ya.
I fucking hate that one.
I fucking hate that one too. I was about to say that's the worst stand.
That one sucks. Yeah, and that villain is shitty too. That whole episode, I feel like
it was
cool points,
stupid.
but overall it's shitty and stupid. And the way they beat it was fucking dumb too. I feel like I'm pretty sure Giorno did some weird shit where they stole like 100 cars at once with his stuff. It was just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, there were so many parts in part 5 where they're in like the weirdest dumb nothing situation ever, and then Giorno's like, "Wait, I have a plan," and everyone's like, "What the fuck is your plan?" And then he explains it, and they're like, "That makes no fucking sense," because he says some weird shit like, "We're trying to hide in a forest right now, but what if the forest is actually hiding from us? What if we all transform into sunlight and get absorbed into the leaves of the trees? Then they will never be able to find us." And it's like the stupidest shit ever.
Yeah.
Like, Giorno's always doing shit like that. That's why Giorno's best moments are when he just beats the shit out of somebody, because it's unexpected. Like, that's the last thing he would do. Like, do you remember that part when Giorno is fighting the guy who's inside of a helicopter that's on top of a giant fucking fungus tower or something?
I ran out of continues.
Are you fucking kidding me? You can't be fucking serious right now.
It continues. I don't think that's
This video
possible.
is fucking over.
It's-
This is the end of this session. You fucking ruined it. You died, and now this shit is over. Alright, like and subscribe, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
If you don't, I'm gonna track you down. I'm gonna slit your throat. I'm gonna like gouge out your eyes and eat them.
If you don't
gonna-
like, subscribe, and hit the bell, and comment, and send this to a friend by email, then we're going to change the name of the channel to something more marketable. If you people don't do that, then we're going to get a new theme song, a new intro, do a whole new live action sequence, delete all the old videos on the channel.
And if you subscribed
fucking
explicitly because of that lobster video, then fuck you. You're
You're
a
extra
garbage
fucked.
human
You're
being.
gonna die.
We hate you.
You're stupid. You're ugly.
Afternoon, Rohan Sensei. I'm an avid reader of your work, though you might want to try some nudes. Nude women, that is. Catch you later.